All right, welcome back to Aaron and Ellie on Kirby Drive. Today is Saturday, October 4th. It's already October. Can you believe that?
No, I can't. September just started.
Yeah, it's already week 5 of the NFL season, by the way. We're already a quarter through it.
Dang, that's kind of sad. I love football, and then it's going to be gone.
Yeah, so enjoy it while you can. But we're just coming off of a kind of wild Thursday night football game. It was 49ers 26, Rams 23. A
Yeah,
wild finish in overtime. Kind of. A little bit anticlimactic again in overtime.
a
But
little bit. They could have done it to where, like how the Packers and Cowboys did it, but Sean McVay decided to go differently,
yeah.
and it backfired in his face. So,
Yeah, so they went for it on 4th down and 1, down 3 points in overtime. Didn't get it, game's over.
yeah.
This is a game that Brock Purdy missed. Mac Jones started again.
Which I was under the impression that Brock Purdy was still going to play, especially since Mac Jones looked like he just was like admitted to the hospital, dragged out of the hospital to this game, and put right back into the hospital. So,
Yeah. Yeah, somehow, though, started out 8 for 8, 104 yards and a touchdown. I mean, he looked good.
they looked good.
Yeah,
Like,
starting
especially
out
against
at
the
least.
Rams.
Yeah. Yeah, they kind of let the Rams back into the game in the second half. But, I mean, they jumped out to, what, like a 21-3 lead or something like that? Something crazy, like 14-3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really know.
Especially as injured as they are.
Yes, yeah, a lot of injuries all over the place. Mac Jones, I mean, the first time, so there was one drive in particular where he gets hit 3 times very badly. And he's been wearing a knee brace on his left knee, like, since I think that Jaguars game or something, or the Cardinals game. And he got hit the first time, he limped all the way to the line. Second time he got hit on that drive, he got up okay. And the third time he got hit, he, was down on the ground for a long time. And then we thought he was done. But then during commercial, we see him get up and jog to the bench. And so I guess it was just like a cramp or something. But the broadcast was talking about oh man, this guy's such a warrior or whatever. And I was kind of digging it a little bit in the beginning of okay, yeah, he's out there, he's fighting through this pain, he's just sticking it out for his teammates. And then I think he went down a couple too many times.
Okay.
For my liking.
But what if he was already so injured that every subsequent hit after that was ending?
But the thing is, it never did.
Was he, I need to know, was he sick or was he throwing up or gagging because of the pain?
I think he was doing too much. I think he was going crazy because they would cut to him and he was whatever, limping on the sideline. Then they would cut to him again. He's getting his arm massaged on the sideline. He's eating a banana in the next shot that they have of him on the sideline.
Need some potassium, I don't know.
He's he's getting massaged again. He's dry heaving on the sideline. His whole thong is out in overtime when he got sacked for the last time. It was ridiculous.
Oh. Okay.
But I'm just all right, man. Then he goes to the post-game interview and he's just perfectly fine. And they're you look like you're struggling out there. What's up with that? He's oh no, I can't. I just can't let people see that. That's not good.
Can't see what? Everything?
I gotta be. Yeah.
I think it's too late for that.
He was
everyone saw everything.
He was I gotta make sure that I control whatever, my outer appearance. But he was crying, screaming, throwing up, rolling around on the floor.
Just short of pooping his pants or something
Yeah.
I just need to know was it what was it? Was it actually his knee? Was it an illness? Was it anxiety? Was it I have no idea. But maybe if I had some context, I'd be able to better understand why he didn't want to let everyone see.
Yeah. I mean, they were I don't know. They were struggling to get him right the entire time. They were just trying everything. And then, yeah, he took it in overtime. They had a third down and something going in to score. He took another sack and his whole his pants were all the way down his ass and his I don't know what it was that was on. It was a gray waistband with I think it was a butt pad or something, was just fully out. And he pulled his pants up a little bit on one side, but was just fully just walking out with one cheek out.
What?
It was crazy.
That's crazy.
He wasn't nude, but his underwear was out. It was wild. Pants falling off. There you go.
Oh, pants falling off, not down. my bad. Oh my gosh, this guy had a game. I think more happened in this game.
No, that was the first time when he was down.
Well, that freaking sucks. No, we need our
Yeah,
editor.
go ahead and go to
This one?
Reddit up top.
Reddit.
No, down. There you go.
Reddit's the place to go. I just don't know why. Like was Brock Purdy so sick that...
There we go.
Was Brock Purdy so sick that they had to put this man out here and just
Brock Purdy apparently re-injured his turf toe injury in week 4.
It's the year of the turf toe.
Mm-hmm.
I've never heard of turf toe before this season.
Yeah.
What is happening with that? Yeah, that's a little embarrassing. I guess his butt is red.
But yeah, he has like 13. I guess it's like his socks or his tights go all the way up. I don't know. Yeah, but the picture of him on the ground is even crazier because his whole that whole gray part is the only part that's there, and the rest of it is pulled all the way down. It's crazy.
You see his whole actual cheek?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Oh, that's so sad.
Does somebody have a better shot of it? No, but he just walked away, kept it up, kept it on like that.
And then
he went off the field.
Just trying to, I don't know.
Yeah, he got rocked, and he just
go for a look, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Beats me. This poor guy.
Yeah, I mean, the crazy thing about this game is that the Rams were down the whole time, and yet they still could have won it. They had the ball on the 49ers, 5-yard line with, 3 more chances to score, and then Kyren Williams fumbles on the 1 with a minute left.
Mm-hmm. That was devastating.
Yeah, and he was devastated on the sideline,
I think he was crying.
He looked like he was, bawling on the sideline.
I was like, it's just a Thursday night game. Shabuzi's not going to be that upset.
Yeah. He said, I just wanted to let him know really badly. That's all I wanted to do.
Mac Jones did.
Yeah, Mac Jones, I don't know what to make of this. So I've got some numbers for you here that we can think about. So I'm going to compare the stats of 2 quarterbacks. Doesn't matter who they are.
Okay.
One quarterback, 3 games, 905 yards, 6 touchdowns, 1 interception. The other quarterback, 2 games, 586 yards, 4 touchdowns, 4 interceptions.
What the heck?
Now I'm just going to read you off some other numbers here that aren't relevant at all. 2 years, $8.4 million. 5 years, $265 million. Now, if you had to pick 2 of those sets of numbers, which one would you rather go with?
Probably I'm having a hard time remembering. Probably the first one only had 1 interception, right?
Yes.
Probably that one.
Uh-huh.
Right?
Yeah. And probably for less money as well.
Yeah, that would be preferable.
It's interesting that you would say that. Brock Purdy signed a 5-year, $265 million extension this offseason. Mm-hmm. He's played 2 games this season. Mm-hmm. One of them was a loss to the Seahawks on the opening weekend. He has thrown for 586 yards, 4 touchdowns, 4 interceptions.
Okay.
And Mac Jones, in relief of Brock Purdy, has thrown 6 touchdowns, only 1 interception, and he's won all 3 of the games he's played in.
That's T.
And so now, what are we thinking here?
I mean, I'm thinking we maybe roll Mac out there a few more weeks and kind of see where this goes. Maybe he's not a northeast, an East Coast guy. Mm-hmm. He's a West Coast guy.
Oh yeah, maybe
West Coast style.
Living left coast style.
Sorry, that one. Oh my gosh.
Out on the left coast, yeah. Yeah, maybe that's what it is.
Maybe he just thrives out west. I don't know. Mm-hmm. TBD.
Yeah.
I say we throw him out there a few more weeks, especially with the turf toe on the line.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like they might have to anyway, but I just think that this is probably the worst start you could have if you're the 49ers for Brock Purdy, because you've already paid him the money. You gave him all that money.
Right.
And everybody, not everybody, but there was a good number of people who were kind of I don't know if you really should.
Right.
I know you're happy with what you got out of a guy who you literally picked last. Mm-hmm. But,
it doesn't mean that he's the best.
Yeah.
It might have been good value at the time, but no, not so much.
I mean, even then, I don't know. I think you just kind of paid him because you didn't want to be without a quarterback. And I feel like that front office also felt like they owed Brock Purdy for saving all their jobs. And what I can't believe is that the 49ers front office drafted Trey Lance, traded 1 million picks to trade up and go get him, played him maybe 3 games. Then, because they also happen to draft Brock Purdy, he bails them out. Nobody loses their job, even though that's one of the worst draft day trades in all of history, and we just don't talk about it anymore
Oh.
because Brock Purdy saved their lives. And we're just like, okay, well, we got a quarterback anyway. Doesn't matter that we traded 3 first-rounders to move up like 2 spots to get a guy who never played.
Yeah.
And now that they're like, okay, well, actually, we're going to pay $265 million to this quarterback. And now that he's hurt and also struggling to play, Mac Jones shows up to keep winning them games so that nobody gets fired again for this.
It's just a cycle.
It's just a cycle. Who's going to be the one?
Who's gonna break in and just be like, you know what? Hands up in the air. It's on me. It's my fault. I can be fired for the sake of the franchise.
Yeah, I just like the general manager there. I don't know. Like I guess you have to pay Brock Purdy, right? Because I guess you just kind of have to.
I mean, yeah, because you took him to the Super Bowl.
I don't know if they've been to the Super Bowl with Brock Purdy or not.
Haven't they? I thought they were. There was like a bajillion and 5.
I know they went with what's it called? With Jimmy Garoppolo.
No, I could have sworn. Yeah, he went to the Super Bowl. Right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Because everyone was saying Mr. Irrelevant. That was the year he was Mr. Irrelevant. So everyone was like, oh, look at that, but it's him, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, but he sucks. Yeah, I don't know. Obviously, like, I don't think Mac Jones is any good. But if you're the 49ers and you're sitting there, I think more than anything, you're just kind of thinking, like, okay, well, like, we could play anybody here then.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, Mac Jones is making, I think, like, $3 million this year. And Brock Purdy, by the end of his deal, will be making, like, $50 million a year.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I guess it's just kind of like, did you think it's hard to say that you had something, like, incredibly special in Brock Purdy. I think you had someone who was very efficient at doing his job in that system there, but I don't know. The 49ers, sound off in the comments with how you feel about that deal 5 weeks into the season.
Yeah, tell us as a franchise, as fans, because I don't know. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter right now, but one day it will.
Yeah.
I don't know. It'll catch up to you.
Yeah.
But congrats on the win, I suppose. I mean, the Rams, I thought the Niners were going to lose. So.
I thought they were going to lose by a lot. Mm-hmm. And yet, somehow, the 49ers got out to a really hot start.
So the Rams, that brings the Rams into question.
No? I mean, I think they'll be fine. I think they had that game won. And then Kyron Williams fumbles the ball on the 1-yard line. So, I don't know. I think it's hard to say, like, oh, yeah, well, they basically won that game. But,
yeah.
I mean, like, their defense is good. Their offense is really, really good. I think they just played poorly to start. And
didn't really lock in.
Yeah, they didn't really have... They tried to come all the way back. And, like, the 49ers held Puka Nacua to, like, 24 yards in the first half. Mm-hmm. So, they had a really tough time getting going. But after they did, like, it looked about as good as it has in the past couple weeks, so...
Yeah, I don't know. You could think of a little pathway. The Jags beat the Niners, which made me for sure think that the Niners were terrible. Mm-hmm. But the Colts, bearing the penalties, essentially beat the Rams. Mm-hmm. Not on record, but in, like, play-wise, without penalties. Mm-hmm. So, I don't know. Either the Jags are really good, and we just don't know about it, or the Rams are just really bad.
Yeah. I mean, I think we'll probably find out about the Jaguars on Monday night, but
yeah,
I think the Rams are probably pretty good.
Okay.
I think the thing with the NFC is I think everybody's probably about the same. Like, even, like, I mean, like, we saw the Packers and the Cowboys game. Like, I think even, like, the top teams in the NFC, like, when it gets right down to it, like, they're probably all pretty close in there. I think the Lions are playing really well at the moment. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, like, we've seen it time and time again where, like, just, like, a really hot, like, Commanders team took them out easily in the divisional last year. So,
yeah, that was rough.
I think the distance between all these NFC teams is a lot smaller than it is in the AFC.
That is true. People are saying that the NFC is a lot better right now than the AFC.
I mean, I guess, right? Like one of those divisions has, or one of those conferences has Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen in it, and Lamar Jackson. So yeah, maybe record wise right now, but I still refuse to believe that a playoffs that the best quarterback is Jordan Love and Jalen Hurts is going to be like, yeah, the harder division to play in, you know? So, I don't know. The only thing I think about that game is the broadcast for the Thursday night games is just horrible.
Why?
It is just like the most dripless, like most
no one.
like stone faced. Like I feel no emotions when I'm watching that game.
No, Al Michaels is just not my favorite commentator to listen to.
No, and Kirk Herbstreit and him have no chemistry.
None.
I think Kirk Herbstreit was talking about the defenders that Puka Nacua has faced off against recently. I think he was talking about unless somebody named DJ Stingley out there is like a top tier defender in the NFL and I just don't know about them. Pretty sure he was referring to Derek Stingley and just called him DJ for no reason.
Oh, that's crazy.
And then
DJ Stingley.
Jordan Whittington, a wide receiver for the Rams, was like making a couple plays and they were talking about him in the broadcast a little bit. And they called him DJ Stingray. Yeah.
Yeah, DJ Sting, whatever. They mean Derek. He meant Derek.
Okay. So I guess he goes by DJ, but
Never heard that before.
never heard that before. But then like Jordan Whittington does not go by Jordan Whittingham. I know that for sure. And that is what they referred to him for the entire first half.
Do they like prepare pronunciations for these guys' names?
I mean, they must, but I don't know.
I mean, like I know it's like, names aren't easy, but like other people do it. So
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe Kirk needs to go back to Canes and just park outside there. Maybe Al Michaels can join him. They have a little date.
Yeah, I don't think they hang out outside of the. I don't think any of those people hang out outside of the broadcast. I think all of the people on the panel and everybody in the booth and like on the sideline reporting all just like as soon as the camera wraps, they just like everybody just walks off set and so like all right, let's not speak to each other until Thursday.
Yeah.
I don't know, like then like. I don't know. I think that the camera quality is really cool on the Amazon broadcast.
Yeah, the next gen stat stuff is pretty cool.
Yeah. But I just think that, like, I don't know, like, the whole broadcast feels like they watched Sunday Night Football and Amazon, this massive mega corporation, which is, like, not like NBC's not, like, a huge corporation, but, like, they were like, oh, yeah, a football broadcast. We could probably do that without trying at all. Let's just throw money at it and see what happens. And it's like, no, this broadcast sucks. Like, okay, I don't care about your, like, drone light shows that aren't even real. I don't care. I don't care that the ram is like pawing at the ground and then hitting them and then making some super weird screaming noise. Like, what's going on?
Ugh, yeah, wait.
I just don't
think I
understand
like
it.
that. We need to do better.
Yeah.
Amazon. We need to try other things.
You have unlimited money and this is the best you can come up with. It's crazy.
I'm older than Derek by like 3 months.
Bruh. All right. So we both lost that prediction, but we both picked the same thing. So
we're even.
Yeah. So now we're going to move on to this weekend's games. We're going to start out in London town.
London.
Vikings versus Browns, Minnesota by 3.5. It's still in Gabriel time.
The time has finally come.
Yeah, for something exciting to happen in Cleveland.
Yeah. And I'm not mad about it.
Mm-hmm.
You want to know why? Because that means that we're one person closer in the depth chart to Shador.
That's true.
We're only one more guy left.
Yeah.
Because Bailey Zappi, practice squad.
Mm-hmm.
Deshaun Watson, IR, whatever the heck he is.
Yeah.
Cabo, I don't know.
He's I saw him at some concert or something like that,
Yeah.
dancing like he isn't the worst person in the world.
Who freaking knows? They're literally just like, I don't know. This is his holding cell, which is the worst ever. Which is the worst ever. But no. Shador's third string.
I did see a lot of people talking about how, like, that story broke about how the Ravens were going to draft him
Yeah.
But he was like, I don't want to be like a backup to Lamar Jackson. And then people were like, well, Joe Flacco played the entire game, but Lamar Jackson missed the entire second half, and now like Cooper Rush is starting another game, and it's like, okay, yeah, I guess, but like, would you want to go back up Lamar Jackson?
How is he ever supposed to know that?
Yeah, like that's just random. Like that's not like.
Lamar will be back.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess the best you could do in that scenario is, yeah, maybe depend on Lamar getting hurt, which kind of sounds bad.
Yeah.
You know, you wouldn't really want that for him for your career. But then maybe you could get traded to somewhere else, best case scenario, after seeing your performance while Lamar's out. But like long term, I can't say that I want to either, because Lamar is the best quarterback ever. So
yeah, if you're a competitor, do you want to go just sit behind a guy who's never going to stop playing unless he's injured and then going to come right back in? Or do you want to go to a place with an open QB competition and try and win your spot? Like, it's stupid to be just like, that's so like, I don't know. That shows so short-sighted to be like, well, he shouldn't have told the Ravens no, because now he could be playing right now. It's like yeah, okay, he probably plays for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then
what?
Then you're back to the bench. And as long as Lamar's healthy.
Yeah, exactly.
I just don't understand that. But
no, I mean, I guess you could always learn things from Lamar. You know, you could like take things away from him and like tips and tricks and whatever. But long term, I agree. I just don't think it's worth it.
Yeah. Well, see, you're gonna be like, hey, Lamar, what should I do? He's like, all right. So what I normally do is I spin out of 3 tackles, jump over somebody, throw a ball 80 yards down the field. So if you just can do that, that's probably what I would do in that situation.
Yeah, then you'd be pretty straight.
On the other side, Carson Wentz is starting again.
Oh my gosh.
And it's no longer funny.
No, I don't have faith in Carson Wentz overseas.
Nope.
He's
already showed us what he's like over there.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe in London it'll be different, but I highly doubt it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that delay game at the end of the game where they were literally like everybody was just kind of standing there for like 10 minutes. Just like, oh, did you mean to not snap the ball?
Yeah, that was on purpose.
Absolutely absurd. I just don't trust it anymore. Also, the Vikings are out 3 starting offensive linemen. They're onto their 3rd string center, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's gonna be curtains with the Browns defense. Like,
yeah, the Browns.
What are they, number
defense,
2 or 3 in the league right now?
They're
in points allowed.
Number 1, yeah.
Overall or in points allowed?
Overall, I don't think in points allowed. I think the Texans are number 1 in points allowed.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I don't know what to expect from them this weekend because I just don't. I picked the Browns to win this game.
I did too.
Even though I think it's such a hard thing to do, like that Minnesota defense is really good, and I think a rookie's gonna have a really hard time with all the exotic blitzes that they dial up.
Yeah.
But I don't know that the Vikings offense is gonna score much of anything at all against this crazy Browns defense.
So I would probably assume it's gonna be a low scoring game, but I ultimately think the Browns pull it out.
Okay, so we're both going Browns. All right. Now moving on to the 12 o'clock games, the big one, Texans at Ravens. Houston by 1.5.
What? Well, I take that back.
But somehow, some way, Houston is favored on the road in Baltimore. I'm not going to check, but I'm almost positive that's the first time that's ever happened.
I would assume so.
Yeah.
It's never been a question. Lamar's Baltimore Ravens have always, like, embarrassed us wherever we go.
Yeah, including like a 31-2 ass beating on Christmas Day.
Somehow.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Yeah, at least you didn't have to be there for that.
Hey, at least you got Beyonce, though.
That's true.
I didn't get Beyonce.
That's true. That's fair.
So, no, I feel like with all the defensive injuries that the Ravens have right now, and with Lamar being out, not that it freaking matters, but we played Cooper Rush already against the Cowboys last year. Kind of blew them out a little bit.
Yeah.
So we know Cooper Rush, maybe not behind the Ravens offense, but, you know, it's Cooper Rush. So I feel like, and against, like, our defense, I feel confident in that. But now there's this pressure of, like, whereas, like, last week it was, oh, like, if only, like, maybe we could win. Like, maybe we could win, and it'd be so cool. But now it's like, oh, like we gotta win.
Yeah.
Or else it's gonna be really embarrassing. Because literally they're handing us this game on a silver platter.
Yeah.
Like they're making it more and more easy for us, which kind of sucks too, because then it's like, all right, if we really beat the Ravens, like I don't think we can count this one.
Yeah.
But like I don't think we can count it, but also we have to win.
Yeah, I think even before everybody got hurt, like we needed to win this game to get back into the season.
Yeah.
It just so happened that it was against the Ravens, and like I think like we didn't really talk about it last week, but like if we lose this game, we're 1-4, and just forget about it.
Yeah.
But now, like I don't really at this point, like if you want the season to continue, I don't really care how you get it done. You just need to win this game.
Mm-hmm.
Like if Cooper rushes in, so be it. Kill him, sack him 1,000 times. Like
Yeah.
force turnovers, get crazy. Like I don't know. Do whatever you have to do. I don't care that it's against Cooper Rush. I don't care that, like, literally the Ravens are out. Chidobe Awuzie, Marlon Humphrey, Roquan Smith, Nnamdi Madubuike. Those are all out for sure. Nnamdi is out for the season, like we learned last week in our podcast with Brendan. What's really troubling about that is, like, John Harbaugh wouldn't answer in the affirmative whenever people were saying, like, is he going to be able to play again? So, like, ever.
Shoot.
He said that, like, I will not speak for him. I'll let him answer that question.
Oh, that's sad.
So, really concerned about that because that really does suck.
Oh, that's terrible. It's going to be like that one... Remember that one guy recently that had to retire early because he had some type of neck, spine injury of some sort? And if he got hurt again, then it'd be really bad.
Mm-hmm.
So he had to just quit. I forgot what his name was, but it was like a year or two ago. Mm. I want to say he played for the Browns, but I'm not positive.
Oh, yeah, Jeremiah Wusu-Kamara.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Korma, sorry.
That would be so sad.
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
Yeah. Yeah, so really hoping that's not the case. Apparently he was, like, starting to show... I don't really know what the injury is, but I was reading reports that were like, oh, yeah, he was starting to show symptoms after week 2 or something like that. So, like, symptoms, I don't know what that means, but that sounds a little bit more severe than, like, he was just hurting a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like some type of, like, traumatic brain injury, maybe?
I don't know. I mean, they keep saying it's a neck injury, so I don't know. I don't think you're... Did your spine count as your brain?
It's all connected. If you're talking, like, central nervous system wise, then yeah. It's essentially all the same. It's all connected.
Yeah. Where does your brain stop?
Brainstem, I guess.
Well, that's not part of your spine.
I guess not, technically. But it's all, like, in one line.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not a neurosurgeon or a neuro nurse. I don't know.
Yeah. So, I don't know. Hopefully he can play again, but, like, they're out those 4 defensive starters. Kyle Hamilton also didn't practice today. He's questionable. Ronnie Staley, he was limited yesterday and today, but he's still questionable for the game. And then Odafe Owe didn't practice today because he suffered, like, an eye injury in practice yesterday, something like that. Mm-hmm. And now he's questionable for the game. So they're going to be putting out, like, practice squad guys, just
workshopping stuff.
Yeah. And so, like, if the Texans don't win this game, if they don't look good,
oh my gosh,
it's going to be so embarrassing.
You know who we might see? This is so embarrassing. So, as you know, our, what was it? 2023 first round pick? Was it 2023? No, 2022.
Yeah.
2022. Kenyon Green. Mm-hmm. We got rid of him in the offseason and traded him to the Eagles for C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Mm-hmm. But now the Eagles, I guess, let him go. Mm-hmm. And now he's on the practice squad, Kenyon Green, for the Ravens. So we might run into him again, which, yeah, I'd love to run into you again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he should play defensive line. Yeah, the only thing that I'm worried about in this game is, one, like, the offense just miraculously being terrible against a terrible defense, which would be my last straw. But the other thing is, like, Derrick Henry used to, like, demolish the Texans, like, I think he ran for, like, 200 yards in back-to-back games against us one time.
We know him well.
Yeah, but the good news is the last 2 games he played for the Titans, he ran for 9 and 42 yards, respectively.
That's right.
Yeah.
I remember. That was CJ's rookie season.
Mm-hmm. That was also the game we watched in New York, I think.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
And it was, and we kind of put him in the dirt a little bit.
Yeah, the only bad news is that he did run for like 147 against us when he was with the Ravens on Christmas Day. But also, like, everybody was beating up on us then, so...
Yeah.
I don't know.
You're not special, buddy. Everyone was doing it.
So, hopefully, the Texans get a win. I'm picking the Texans to win that game.
I must pick the Texans.
All right.
But you know who is also back for the Texans? Braxton Berrios. He is having his debut. He's not on the IR. He's not out. He's not listed on the whatever injury list.
Are we sure he's going to be active on Sunday?
All my sources are saying yes, but it's not like confirmed.
Okay.
So I mean, I guess TBD on whatever. Not that it really matters. I'm not like holding my breath for Braxton Berrios coming back, but unfortunately, Fatukasi and Jalen Reed are out for us, which kind of stinks because Fatukasi is really good, and Jalen Reed is like one of our only safeties right now. So it's not fantastic, but I have confidence in our defense. So if one thing is for sure, I can always depend on my defense. But we also added Jarrett Kingston from Carolina to our O-line. So who the heck knows how that's going to go? I saw it and I was like, all right, cool. But did you see that CJ turned 24?
I did see that, yeah.
I think yesterday.
Today?
Well,
I don't know. I saw it today, but who knows?
But did you also see his comment about him saying that he feels old?
Old at 23? Yeah, he looks like it. God.
So I wonder what 24 is going to be like for him. I guess we'll find out.
It needs to be better. I mean, it can't be much worse, so.
Yeah, some people are saying that that's his way of saying, I want out of Houston or something. I don't know. Speculation.
Whatever,
but he better find some fountain of youth or something, because...
I don't think he has the leverage to force his way out. It's not like he's Deshaun Watson or anybody, again, like we've discussed.
Yeah. This is true. Anyways, that's all I have. Picking the Texans.
Okay. Next game, Giants at Saints. New Orleans by 2.5.
I don't agree with that.
Okay, you disagree.
I disagree with that. I feel like I now am a Giants correspondent too.
Yeah. Just the worst
just
teams in the league you're a correspondent for.
I stand up for the little guy. What can I say? No, I'm on a Giants reels, I guess. Like I don't know, that's my algorithm now. But no, I'm high off this last win. I'm fully in. I'm fully on board with Jackson Dart. He's like, not only is he pretty good, like especially for his first game, like he won, so that's a win in general for him personally. Yeah. But I feel like he's a good time. Whereas like some other quarterbacks have just like not been a good time. Yeah. So, i.e. Russ has been like the best.
Yeah, I mean there's definitely good energy in the stadium after that game.
Yes. Everyone's excited. Like they got Cam, they got Jackson. Of course, it all took a hit with Malik, but now that Malik is out, they'll have to rely on rookie Bo Collins. I think that's how you pronounce his name, right? Bo Collins. Jalen Hyatt, Gunnar, I can't even pronounce his last name. Yep, that's the one. And then, of course, Wan'Dale Robinson and Darius Slayton. Yeah. So, do you think they could...
No. It's a nightmare times in New York again.
Oh, no.
I mean, even...
They also have Scottaboo that does he does rush and receive. Yeah. He does him. I don't know. He just does whatever.
Yeah, I think the Giants are going to have to take a lot of solace in what little joy they can find in these next couple games. And I think the Giants, if they're going to win another game this season, they need to start doing it now. Because the next 3 games they have are against the Eagles, against the Broncos, and then against the Eagles again. So...
That's really tough.
So, nice. If you don't want this Jackson Dart experiment to get off to like a real bummer of a start here after winning your first game, you're going to need to get this one. Yeah. In the Big Easy against Spencer Rattler.
Yeah, who's very hungry for his first win. Yeah. So, apparently he's gotten his head right. He's got a new mantra for himself, and he's ready to go.
What is his new mantra?
Something about, like, I just need to focus on, like, was something weird. Like I need to focus on like not losing the game.
Okay.
Something like that. Like when you think about not losing the game, it's easier or something like that. I could be totally
playing
butchered.
not to lose.
Yes,
playing
not to lose. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that thing. So that's his.
He's just probably like, I'm not gonna let Chris Olave throw the fucking ball anymore.
Yeah, but I'll believe it when I see it. So.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that the Giants defense kind of came alive a little bit last weekend. And like you look at the vibes of these two teams, like going into this game, you would think that like, okay, the Giants is looking really good. Like they have like the energy's way up, and then the Saints have just been beaten down over and over again. But they refuse to like go away. Like they do not. Like Buffalo thought they were done with them, and just over and over and over again, they just keep knocking on the door. I don't know. I feel like they're gonna get one eventually.
Yeah, I feel like they're a bad team, but they're not a bad team that's on quit watch. Like, yeah. So I don't know. They're feisty.
Yeah.
They won't let you like win without a fight. So, with that, I'm picking the Giants.
I also picked the Giants, but I'm tempted to switch. I will let you know by the end of the podcast if I switch back or not. But right now we're both on the Giants for that game.
Okay.
Next up, Broncos at Eagles, Philadelphia by 4.5. How do we feel about this game?
I mean, that makes sense to me. The Broncos are off a win, but against the god-awful Bengals right now. So, I, like, and even then, like, Bo kind of struggled in the beginning to kind of get stuff going offensively. But then they kind of kicked in. RJ Harvey did his thing, whatever. And they pulled it out, which, like, if they didn't, oh my gosh. Like, it would have, we would have had to ask some serious questions.
Yeah, that would have been a disaster.
So, against the Eagles, I just don't think they have those chances, like, that good of a chance. Odds are definitely not in their favor because they're going up against a much better O-line that can actually protect their quarterback. And the quarterback is like
better than Jake
insane.
Browning.
Yeah, is really good. So
Yeah.
I do want to see more utilization of Devonta Smith and A.J. Brown, though, on the Eagles side because they have gotten, like, no action.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that the Eagles team goes through cycles where they're kind of like, playing well for a little while. And then, things start to get a little bit stale, boring in the stadium or on the team. That's whenever A.J. Brown just kind of blows things up a little bit for a little while just to get their mojo back.
Yeah.
I think these are two of the most, like, inconsistent teams in the league here. Certainly, like, the Eagles because they just, like, choose to play football for like one half every week, and then they're just like, whatever.
But you have to guess which half it is.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's the first, sometimes it's the second. So.
And then the Broncos, like, they just go up and down. Like, every drive is like, okay, like, we remember how to play football, or Bo Nix is like spinning and twirling in circles to nowhere.
Yeah.
That being said, like, I think that the Eagles are on a collision course for like a letdown spot somewhere.
Yeah.
Where they get their teeth kicked in a little bit so they can kind of wake up. Because they've been playing with their food the last couple of weeks. And I mean, like, if they want to keep playing the way they're playing, like, Saquon needs to get going if they continue to want to only pass for one half of the game.
Yeah. I feel like they need to play worse for him to kind of, like, lock in there. Like, a loss needs to happen for them to, like, realize they have to, like, actually get serious.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know what's going on with the offensive line. But I picked the Broncos to win this game in Philadelphia, which might be a little bit crazy, but that's what I'm going with.
Okay. I mean, the reasoning stands. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I picked Eagles, though.
Okay. All right. Next game, Cowboys at Jets. Dallas by only 1.5, interestingly.
Jets.
I have a quote for you about your Jets, our Jets correspondent as well.
Gosh, what's wrong with me? I think I really just do love to stand up for the little guy.
So this is Breece Hall talking about the Jets season so far. And I'm sure you probably already heard this, but he's saying teams shoot themselves in the foot, then we come back and shoot ourselves in the head.
I've seen that one. I've seen that one a lot. And then Aaron Glenn said something about like we have to stop like killing ourselves, something like that, something to that effect.
Yeah. So the Jets are on suicide watch right now.
I saw the quotes and I was trying to decipher it because everything was blurred out because they can't say that stuff online. I was like, oh my gosh, what are we doing, guys? But yeah, the vibes are down because apparently Aaron Glenn was yelling at them so loud after Monday night's game against the Dolphins that the reporters heard it outside the locker room. So he's pissed.
Uh-huh.
But I mean, does that mean they're ready to go?
No.
Okay.
I think you can yell and scream all you want. Doesn't mean you're not going to be the Jets.
I mean, yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like if the Jets had someone who wasn't Justin Fields, then it would be better for them. I don't know. They weren't looking like Jets terrible with Tyrod Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just throwing that out there. Just a little fact. Opinion by me.
Yeah, I just think if you're the Jets, like, what's the point?
Because, like,
him playing Tyrod Taylor.
Because, like, whatever. Like, Justin Fields can be, like, running around all day long, but, like, and I'm sure we've talked about it, but, like, you got to be both.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and you can't just be, like, at this point, I'm like, okay, Justin Fields is, like, wherever he goes, he's just not going to be what everyone thought he was going to be when he got drafted. And that's fine, because some people are not.
Mm-hmm.
But we just got to, like, stop lying to ourselves.
Yeah. I mean, I think if you're the Jets, like, you probably just, like, just go out there and see what you can do, I guess. I don't really care. But, like, yeah, if I hear one more person, I just posted our reel today talking about that, and I haven't had any Jets truthers come out, or Justin Fields truthers come out yet, but I don't know. If people continue to keep up with this, I might just be done with the internet, because I don't know. It's just not been good. What I can't believe about this game is that the Cowboys are only favored by 1.5 after that game against Green Bay.
Yeah. Which says a lot about Green Bay to me as well. I don't know. Like, the Jets' defense is really bad. Mm-hmm. So the Cowboys might have more of a field day with this one. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. After, like, last week's game, when George Pickens had the game of his life, I don't know. I picked Jets, but now I'm thinking about it again.
Oh, it's too late. You're the Jets correspondent, so that's all you.
Crap.
I picked the Cowboys because I think they need this game. They are, like...
I mean, they do, to be taken seriously.
Yeah, and I think, like, the way that they're moving, like, before... Like, the Bears game was bad. But, like, the way that they... who did they lose to the first game this season?
Cowboys?
Yeah.
It was... Was it when? No, it was Friday. No. When did they play?
What?
They played the Eagles, right?
Oh, yeah, they lost to the Eagles on the first game of the season, yes. So, like, they played the Eagles close. They beat the Giants, and then they lost to the Bears by 1 million. But then, you know, they go and they tie the Packers. And, like, you're like, that's not such a bad start to the season. And yet you look at their record now, and it's 1-2-1.
You're like, ew.
Yeah, and if you lose this game, you're in scary territory, you know?
Yeah.
So, like, they played better than I thought they would, and they looked good. Mm-hmm. But, like, after that first night, I was rethinking my pick for the division. Like, picking the Eagles. I was thinking, like, maybe the Cowboys can, you know, mess around and do this.
Right.
And, like, they've looked bad, but not so bad. And now you're like, well, their record is bad, and it'll be awful if they lose this game. So, I think they need this, and I'm picking the Cowboys.
Crap.
To get it done.
The Jets have to win a game, right?
No.
I just feel like they have to at some point win a game.
They do not have to win a game. That's not in the rules.
I mean, no. But, like, the, like, universe rules, you know?
I mean, yeah. I will quote the same thing I was, like, when that lady was at the Texans game doing, like, the cornhole toss to win money or whatever. She started praying. And I was like, I don't know. God has never been in one of these games, so I don't know why you're asking him for help right now. I think the same thing is true of the Jets. Like, I don't think God knows MetLife is there. Either that or he's actively giving it over to the devil. Those are the two options.
It's not mutual territory.
Yeah, I think he's like, you can just have that part if you want. I mean, it's in New Jersey, so he's already like, I think that's, yeah. He was like, I mean, like, obviously, like, yeah, you can have New Jersey, the devil. Like, we don't.
The devil.
Hey, the devil. You can have New Jersey. I don't care. I don't know why the New York teams built their stadium there. They know that the devil lives in New Jersey. That's why they call it the Jersey Devil.
Oh, never thought about that.
Even though it's a completely different thing. But hey, I can do word association too, guys.
Truly. Whatever. Jets.
You have to live and die by the. You have to live by the jet and die by the jet.
And that I will do this week. I'm pretty sure I will be dying by the jet.
Yes. And speaking of bad teams that you're a correspondent for, Raiders at Colts. Indy by 6.5.
Hey, I'm not stupid. I'm not about to go against the Jim Irsay magic. He has. God may not have his hand on that stadium, but Jim Irsay does. So. And so far, it looks like it's been doing pretty well for them. So.
Yeah.
And it's the Raiders.
The Raiders are entering sad territory.
Yeah. Like, I think it'll be a better game now that they've gotten a little bit of a groove going. But do you think that Ashton Genty's performance last game was a one-time, like, breakout moment? Or something that's going to be, like, following him in his games in the future?
I think that he's a decent player.
Oh, that's an upgrade for you.
I think that the Raiders are just going to get really sad very quickly. And I think the first thing to go is going to be the running game when they start playing from behind by a million. I think that he will get some help eventually. But I think that, like, the first thing that needs to happen is Geno Smith needs to be somewhere else.
That's really kind of what's holding everything back, honestly, in my opinion. Like, their defense with Max Crosby, pretty good. They've had some really good, like, defensive drives, I guess you could say. And the offense has a lot of weapons, but it's just like Geno does not know how to use them.
Yeah.
He's washed, simply.
Yeah. They need help on the offensive line, and they need better receivers. But Geno Smith has thrown 3 interceptions he threw 3 interceptions, then he threw 3 touchdowns and no interceptions, then he threw 3 interceptions.
Yeah.
But those 3 touchdowns were in garbage time, so.
Yeah. So, I mean, I've been thinking for weeks that Geno Smith is the problem. And will it make the Raiders all of a sudden some, like, Super Bowl team? No. But it'll just make them better to watch.
Yeah, more fun to watch, for sure.
Especially with Ashton Genty being on their team and Brock Bowers being on their team and him having a year like he did last year. I just feel like it's wasting potential.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird to see, like, the stars on that team, like, come out a little bit last week. And then it all just still not matter at all.
Yeah.
Because Kevin Byard had 2 interceptions off of Geno Smith, and then he threw another one just for fun. I just don't understand it. So I'm picking the Colts in that game. Are you as well?
Oh, you know it.
Picking against your Raiders. How disrespectful.
I have to. I can't argue.
All right. Next game up, Dolphins at Panthers. I think this is the last game of the afternoon, or the 12 o'clock slate. Miami by 1.5.
Ugh, this was just like this game. I just like kept on going back to it, and I'm just like, ugh. Like I say, okay, I'm gonna go for Dolphins. I'm like, ew, and then I say, okay, well, maybe I'll choose Panthers. I'm just like, ugh, gross. I just don't feel good about any of like picking either of these teams because they're both in a yucky spot.
Yeah.
And it really is just luck of the draw for the week for them.
Yeah.
So
certainly for the Panthers, like they played like they were gonna win the Super Bowl one week and then
just
got annihilated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it really is just kind of like a coin flip every week for both of these teams. So I flipped the coin, it landed on the Dolphins. So
I have since this game is gonna suck, I don't have anything for the game notes. I do have some lore surrounding this game though that maybe colors a narrative here. So I don't know if you saw this report from Bleacher Report. They posted a story today about a long-running Panthers podcast that has gone on indefinite hiatus because they were too bummed out by the state of the team that they couldn't do it anymore.
Now?
Yeah, I don't know why they chose now, but they were just like...
I could have named so many other times that I would have like put the mic down or something, like, but right now.
Yeah, I don't know why they chose, like, I guess like the Patriots loss was the final straw.
I guess.
What a weird place to draw the line, but I guess it makes
okay,
sense.
Here and no further.
This far, no further. I cannot take this anymore. So they've been making this podcast since 2019. It's called Meow Mix, by the way.
Girl, what?
So they've been making this podcast since 2019. But because the Panthers suck so badly, they say creating the type of content we enjoy has not been as exciting or enjoyable. They also said the amount of time on Sundays that we spend away from our wives and young children has become difficult to justify.
So their children are suffering because of this. So maybe what happened is they missed one of their children's like milestone moments.
Just to watch the Panthers get their ass kicked.
Exactly. And they were like, you know what? No, I refuse. I want to watch my child's first steps.
Yeah, I want to watch my children grow up. I can't sit here and watch the Panthers lose by $1 million every Sunday.
I think that's really what it might have been.
Yeah.
So on the Panthers' performance, because it's been just about the same.
Yeah, I'm sure there was like either that or like one of their wives was just like,
it's time to
you're going to go to the shed again for 7 hours after that game?
Yeah.
And he's probably like, you know what? You're right. This is getting hard to justify.
What am I doing?
What am I doing with my life?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man, it was bad. Now the other part of the story is their Instagram only has 9 followers, so people were saying they were just doing this for clout. Because like Bleacher Report tagged them, and I thought it was like a fake. I was like, is this real? What is going on? But then I went and found them on YouTube, and they do have like a ton of content on there, and they do have like 1.3K subscribers.
Oh.
So they have like a little community on there, and like people were saying that like they were just like doing it for clout is not true. They just don't post on Instagram, which I'm done doing. Because Instagram Reels sucks ass. Getting a lot of motion on TikTok and YouTube, but Instagram refuses to show our content to anybody. So,
well, you just lost them on Instagram.
Yeah. So if you're following us on Instagram, follow us over on TikTok and YouTube, and
that's where the main action is happening.
Follow us on Spotify as well. Leave a review. All those things. But Instagram be pissing me off. So I don't know. I've been running out of time to post our shorts this week, so I just have only been posting them to TikTok, and it's been doing numbers this week.
Most people are on TikTok.
Yeah.
I am not. I just recently followed our account like last week.
Yeah, unacceptable. Unacceptable. Oh, yeah, but if you're one of the new followers this week, because I know we had a video blow up on TikTok this week, so if you're here and you're watching this, let us know. We'd love to hear from you in the comments.
Yes, please do. We're happy to have you.
So yeah, I think that the Panthers owe them one, these podcasters, in their memory.
Honestly.
Pour them out one.
Pour them out one.
But they're just so bad. They're just so bad.
Oh, it's so bad. And I mean, I'm interested to see. I mean, because, whatever, Tyreek went out in the second half, so you still had time to play without Tyreek. But I want to see a full game without Tyreek.
Yeah.
And knowing that he's not going to be back for a hot sec. Mm-hmm. Or possibly ever.
Yeah.
And see how that goes. I don't know. I'm interested to see if he was a weight that needed to be lifted off of their shoulders, or if he really is the thing that's pulling them along.
Yeah.
Just barely. The thing that's keeping them relevant. But, I mean, Tyreek's already up and doing PT a day after surgery.
Whatever, man.
I was like, that's probably not good, right?
I mean, probably doesn't matter. Who cares?
He's just trying to injure himself again so he doesn't have to go back and play for the Dolphins again.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. I feel nothing for Tyreek Hill.
No.
The only thing good about the Dolphins is they still have Jalen Waddle, and I think that they got the ground game with Devon Achane going again against the Jets, and that was really what carried them to the victory. And again, the Dolphins, just like the Saints, they haven't quit. Somehow, they have not quit yet.
Right.
Even though it feels like everyone, there's not a lot of teams that have quit. I think the Titans maybe a little bit.
They're more on the quit side.
But everybody else that people want to quit, even the Raiders, I want the Raiders to quit so bad because I think that'd be so funny. But even the Raiders are still fighting. I guess it's early in the season to quit.
Right.
And so the Dolphins, I think they've got a couple more in them before the end of the season.
Mm-hmm. They're not quit watch right now.
Yeah. So I'm picking the Dolphins.
Me too.
And who knows? They win this game, they're 2-3. It's not the end of the world.
That was kind of crazy. But I don't know. Oh, did you hear there was a little bit of drama between Tua and Cam Newton last week?
Oh, I did see that. Yeah.
It was 6 days ago or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But Tua had made a comment in one of his press conferences about how not just anyone can be a quarterback, and kind of took a shot at Cam. He said, I want to see anyone on the street come play QB. And then he also said, it's easier to hold a clicker and talk about being a quarterback than it is to actually do it.
Yeah.
So, and apparently Cam Newton responded, and he was like, whoa, 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 like, didn't mean to go there, whatever. And, like, you know, Cam Newton's, like, an MVP, Super Bowl MVP.
No.
Like, he's not?
No.
Oh, that's a lie. Dang.
Yeah.
Did he go to a Super Bowl?
He did go to the Super Bowl and lost.
And lost? Well, then never mind. Take it all back.
He had an embarrassing performance in the Super Bowl.
Well, then I wouldn't be talking too heavily.
Yeah. I mean, Cam Newton had a really good rookie year. Played at a really high level for a couple of years there. But then after that Super Bowl, really never did much again. So, I don't know. I think that's like you're having to mid off right there. Like, why is Cam Newton talking shit to Tua Tagovailoa, and why do we care about it? Like, okay, guys.
Yeah.
We're not gonna have his mid off in broad daylight. Like,
no.
The best player in Panthers history versus like the Dolphins quarterback of now.
Yeah.
What are we doing? Let's go back to the crazy hat competition, and that's it.
Yeah, truly. They've all been looking the same to me lately, so I need to see a little bit more.
Yeah, more variety out of him.
Exactly. Focus on your hats, Cam.
Next game up, Buccaneers at Seahawks. Seahawks by 3.5. I see you've also written down that it's going to be an all-time uniform matchup here.
Heck yeah.
The Buccaneers are wearing their white cream schools. Seahawks are wearing their throwbacks.
It's going to look super sick.
Yeah, that'll help for the Sam Darnold versus Baker Mayfield matchup at quarterback.
Yeah.
That'll add some color to it.
See, my thing is, they're without Bucky for possibly more than 1 week because he sprained his ankle.
Sprained his foot. What's the difference?
Oh, my bad. No, they're all connected. I guess they're all technically connected.
Yeah.
But whatever.
We're all connected, all touching everything all at once.
Oh.
All of our atoms are only exist where they are because they're like have the highest probability to exist in those areas. But technically, every atom within our body can be existing at any point in the entire universe. It's just more likely that they exist where they do right now. Because everything is probability fields and waves.
Okay.
So Bucky Irving's going to be out for a while.
That's all I have to say. So in conclusion, Bucky is out. So with that, I'm hesitant to pick the Bucks because he's like at least like 20% of their offense, if not more, maybe 25% of their offense.
Yeah.
And because he's good at like rushing and receiving, which is like double threat, whatever. But even though because of that I want to pick the Seahawks, I feel like I shouldn't do that because that's exactly what Baker wants me to do, is to say, you know what, Seahawks for me. And he said, perfect. That's like my oxygen. Yeah. Is your hate, is your like lack of confidence.
Yeah, he's going to turn you into the hamster of the week.
Yeah, I'm going to be the hamster. And I just don't know if I could like stomach that. So I don't know. They're also in Seattle. So I'm jumping out on a limb, and I'm risking being a hamster. And I'm saying that I want the Seahawks to win.
Okay.
Also because I feel like the Bucks are gonna, I don't know. Oh, this is just a very like tough thing to pick because Vita Vea is gonna be like, I don't know, instrumental in stopping the run for Seattle, who runs more than half of their plays. So I don't know. Can Kenneth Walker get it done?
No.
Okay.
No, probably not. I don't know. I think the Seahawks are also without 3 defensive starters. And they're facing like they've played, I guess the 49ers are kind of good, but like that was a Brock Purdy led 49ers, so that was the worst version of that team. I don't know. They beat the crap out of the Saints, but like congrats. I don't know. So I think this is their first like big test. I think they'll probably fail it because they're 4-7 at home over the last 2 seasons. Can't win at home.
Ugh. That's
It's
devastating.
too late. You're already locked in.
Dude. How come you don't have to lock in? But
I mean, do you want
have
to
to
change?
lock in. I'll let you know at the end. I'll think about it.
Okay. Titans at Cardinals, Arizona -7.5. The Titans are super mega ultra ass. Extreme.
Yeah.
Ultra instinct mode ass. They're so bad.
Yeah, it's just not fun to watch them.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not fun. Ugh. I don't know. And Calvin Ridley is questionable with a knee elbow injury. Explain that to me.
All the joints.
Yeah.
He sang that song too hard.
Yeah, the
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, or whatever. That's the song.
what?
He was doing the dance to that song too hard.
Oh, I guess so. I was thinking about the Hannah Montana, like the Bone song or whatever. Don't know if she says knee or elbow in it, but
Yeah, I don't remember.
okay.
I don't remember a lot of Hannah Montana. That was a show that kind of just like rolled off my brain.
I didn't watch it.
You weren't allowed to
I
watch.
wasn't allowed
You
to
weren't
watch
allowed to
it.
watch Disney Channel at all.
No, it was off limits for me.
You
Disney
were
Junior.
Disney
No.
Junior.
I could do Disney Junior.
Just the Mickey Mouse Club. That was it.
Yeah.
Or
Mickey.
Clubhouse.
No, the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
Mm-hmm.
Doc McStuffins was a little too late for me.
Yeah.
I was mainly a Nick Jr. girl.
Until
And
how
Noggin.
old?
Oh, I loved Noggin.
Noggin is great with Martha Speaks. Is that who was on there?
No, that's PBS.
Okay, sorry.
I love
sorry.
PBS too.
Mm.
See, I know my kids. I know my kids' shows really well.
What the heck was on Noggin? That's the show with
It's
the moose.
Yeah, it's the moose and the bird.
Uh-huh.
Z was the bird,
Mm-hmm.
and I forgot what the moose's name was. But like shows like Oswald and Weenie.
Yes, I do remember Oswald.
And
Was Little
then-
Bill on that as well?
Little Bill was Nick Jr.
Oh, okay.
I liked Little Bill too.
Okay.
And then
I'm surprised you're allowed to watch that.
I was. It was just kind of on. I mainly watched Dora though.
Oh, okay. I'm
Dora
surprised
was
you're
on.
allowed to watch that.
Yeah, I get to learn some Spanish.
Yeah, what the hell is that in there?
No, but yeah, I wasn't allowed to watch any shows with like teenage people in them.
Yeah.
So iCarly, Victorious, Zoe 101, Wizards of Waverly Place, Hannah Montana.
Oh, Wizards of Waverly Place especially.
Oh, especially not that
No.
one. I was definitely
No.
that's too much magic.
The devil lives there.
Yeah. So it must have been made in New Jersey.
The devil, yeah, Waverly Place in the middle of New Jersey. Confirmed.
That's it. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all that to say I wouldn't know if Hannah Montana said that or not.
Mm-hmm.
But Calvin Ridley is questionable.
Yeah, so anyways, back to the Titans Cardinals game. I picked the Cardinals in this game. The Titans are super mega. You're picking the Titans?
I feel like they gotta win this one.
There's no way they're winning a game this year. There's no way.
Ugh. Like, I don't know.
Why are you freaking out? 'Cause you're yelling at me because I picked against the Titans. That's crazy. I said the
dare
worst
you.
team in football is going to lose, and you're like, what the hell is wrong with you?
No, because since Calvin is gonna be questionable, that
Okay,
means,
so that means they're going to be better somehow?
I mean, maybe rookie connection, right?
He's been out there every play. Elik Aymanor, that's who you're talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah,
He's been
yeah.
out there all the time.
Okay, but not as like wide receiver 1 or whatever, or
But
even
he's
2.
still available to be thrown to.
Hey, but now that they know that they're asked, they're gonna really lock it in. Jeffrey Simmons, the guy who laid CJ out last game, he was talking to the press and saying, "Hey, I've talked with him. I don't think he should have said that." And
So see, he's a coward then.
he is a little bit of a coward.
So we've got losers on the team.
I mean,
saying don't talk mean about our team.
Not to say that
we
I-
want to continue to be asked in silence, please.
hey, but who is at the helm of the ship?
Nobody. That's the
Cam.
thing. Nobody's doing anything. This ship is not afloat. It's in the desert. They beached themselves in Arizona. It's over.
No. Because everyone now is, I feel like they have more to overcome now.
Okay, so you're doing the literally like, yeah, I would if I had to pick between $2 billion and dinner with Jay-Z, I'd pick the dinner with Jay-Z because it would just make me grind harder. I learned so much more from that one dinner than anything $2 billion could ever teach me.
I feel like
They want it more. They're hungrier now.
yeah, they're hungry. I feel like
Garnish my
now
wages
that
for 2
everyone
months.
else knows that they're terrible, and they know, we know that they know that they're terrible.
Jeffrey Simmons doesn't know.
He does.
He says, don't say that because we're not.
He says don't say that because coach is gonna get mad.
They don't respect their coach. Why would they care what their coach says?
I mean,
Their coach is dead man walking. He's fired in the next 3 weeks.
I mean, truly, but also.
So why do they care what he says?
But Jeffrey's also a veteran.
Yeah, who's been collecting a paycheck from the Titans for 6 years.
So maybe he doesn't want to rock the boat. He's happy collecting his paycheck and not having to work as hard.
So how does all of this lead to the Titans winning?
It makes a bigger hill for Cam to climb up. However, I believe in the kid. I believe in the kid. I feel like he could do it.
Yeah.
He has, like, he's not someone who's.
He does have the worst passing statistics
like
through
Bryce
4 weeks ever.
Well, he's not like Bryce Young, where he's like, you look at him and you're like, oh my God, like, how could this guy have ever been taken number 1 overall?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you see, like, the ways that he, like, that his head works, and you see him trying to do things with the resources that he has.
Yeah.
And he's been handed a terrible situation. He's been expected to be the superhero of this franchise and be the glue.
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't even know how to be glue. So what am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
And that kind of rhymed. So.
So because it rhymes.
And because it rhymes.
The Titans will win this game in
I
Arizona.
think this is because the Cardinals didn't look good either.
I mean, yeah, they didn't look good, but then they had some fight in them, and they also scored a point last week. So that was more than the Titans.
They weren't playing the Texans defense, so.
Yes, but they were playing the Seahawks, were they not? Who are also in the top 5 in scoring.
Well, also, if their kicker kicks it into gear, they could have potential.
They could have 6 points. So as long as they hold the Cardinals to less than 6 points, they will win this game.
I don't know. I'm feeling crazy. You know what? Take my. I'm picking Bucks, but I'm staying with Titans.
Okay, that sounds good.
That's how we're gonna end that.
Okay. I can't believe you yelled at me for saying.
I had to finish my point.
You weren't talking. All I said was I picked the Cardinals, and you said what? Oh, okay. Next game: Commanders and Chargers. Every time I see LAC, I want to say Clippers. Clippers by 2.5. Yeah, Jaden Daniels is back. Can I say that? Is that a problem? Am I allowed to? Okay.
No. Go ahead, speak freely. Speak without
fear of
remorse.
repercussions.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jaden Daniels is back.
I don't think that makes a difference this week, unfortunately.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. What do you have you have a separate opinion about that?
I don't know. I don't know how to feel about the Commanders because they still don't have Terry McLaurin back, and they don't have much of anything else on offense.
Not really.
And I think like the Chargers, like they got their ground game going last week, and I just think they're the better team. Now they're going to be without their 2 starting tackles again. Like Joe Alt is out again this week, so that's going to be a problem because they look bad after he went out.
Right.
I mean, like the Commanders don't have like the Giants D line, obviously, so maybe it'll be a little bit better. But they looked bad in that game against the Giants.
It wasn't pretty.
And Justin Herbert looked bad. His girlfriend is in like
a limbo.
She's maybe entering the transfer portal soon, so it's gonna be a weird scene if they lose this game. I think they have enough in them to right the ship like right now. Obviously, like people are trying to crown them as like one of the top tier teams in the AFC. I'm calling into question their ability to even win their own division at this point because I don't know. The Chiefs looked activated.
I mean, they're back. So what? The Chargers are only up 1 game?
They're up 2 games, I think,
2 games.
now, with a game in hand against the Chiefs. But the Chiefs play them again with all their weapons. So I don't know. I think the Chargers need to continue to stack wins if they want to have a chance because, like, yeah, they got out to a 3-game lead in their division, but I don't know. Like, the 2 teams could not have played any differently last Sunday.
Yeah, it was pretty rough.
So I'm still going to pick the Chargers for this week because I think that they're a better team all around.
But they have more to, like, utilize.
Yeah, but I think that advantage is going away. As far as the Commanders go, like, I don't know. I think you're just happy to see Jaden Daniels go back out there.
Right. And now at least it'll be a fun game to watch, maybe. It'll be more fun to watch.
At least you feel like you're in it, you know? Or, like, you don't have to, like, rely on everything going perfectly to stay in the game.
Right. Like, if Marcus Mariota was playing this week, I'd be like, yeah, hands down, it's going to be Chargers.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas this week, I'm like, I still think it's Chargers, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Could be one for your money.
Yeah. So both of us are going Chargers there. Next game up, Lions at Bengals. Detroit by 9.5. Lions.
Good Lord. Yeah, that's going to be a bloodbath.
It's
It's going to be bad.
I mean, how many weeks do they go playing Jake Browning? Like,
What's his face says that he's confident with his choice in quarterback. I don't know what the coach's name
Zach
is.
Taylor.
Yeah, Zach Taylor. 2 first names.
Yeah, I think he might be fired soon as well.
Yeah, because there were reports on them trying to get Kirk Cousins before the trade deadline.
Mm-hmm.
But he was also saying, I'm happy with my choice. Like, I feel confident with Jake Browning, which is
Yeah, I mean, that might just be something that you have to say.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like, I think that we can all tell that, like, everybody's frustrated. And,
I
like,
would be.
Your team, I think that, like, something that will tell us if Joe Burrow's going to come back anytime soon or not is whether or not they actually go and get another quarterback. Because if he's not coming back, I think they probably just sit down and say, whatever.
Yeah.
It's over.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if they don't trade for anybody before the deadline, they probably have just given up on the season.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, you can't seriously look me in the eyes and say, like, this is the best we can do.
No.
So, I think that you're right. Like, he's just saying that to say it.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, there's no way he actually believes that in his heart.
No. If so, you need to be fired. Not a very good, like, vision maker.
You must just be blind. Like, not
Yeah.
even, like, you just have to be a liar.
You might.
So, I don't know.
Pathological liar.
I mean, part of that also is, like, you probably need leverage. You can't be like, yeah, our team sucks with this quarterback here, so let's try and get a deal done with the Falcons. And the Falcons are like, well, you just said that your team sucks without the quarterback that you're trying to trade from us. So you can just give us a first-round pick right now, actually.
Yeah.
Which, honestly, like, I think if they ask you for a second, just send it.
I mean, why not?
Because how many more years do you have with this team? I mean, like, the team's not great, but, like, I mean, like, Jamar Chase needs to be happy.
I know.
That's the only player on your
terrible for
offense
him.
that's worth it.
Yeah.
Like T. Higgins, whatever.
Yeah. Chase Brown.
Whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel terrible for Jamar Chase. He's been handed a really rough deal.
Yeah.
I know that he really likes Joe Burrow.
Mm-hmm.
So it sucks that I don't know. I'm still wondering if he has a condition that makes him disease prone or if that's just called the Bengals offensive line.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It really stinks for him. But I'm interested to see what they do at quarterback for sure. I wonder Jake Browning's going to be in like a knee cast and be throwing up and dry heaving on the sideline too. So he better watch the San Francisco game again so he can get a preview.
Yeah.
Because the Lions defense is going to eat him for freaking breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be bad. It's going to be bad. And, I mean, of course, the offense is going to do what they do every week and stomp all over you. Because their defense is, like, not notable at all. It may not be, like, bad, but it's just not notable.
Yeah.
So, it's just going to be interesting.
Yeah, we'll see if the Bengals can score a touchdown. I don't think so. But I don't know. Like, I think that, like, this weekend will really tell us, like, I think... Yeah, I mean, I think we already said what we were going to say. But, like, if you lose by, like, 1 million points and you still don't trade for a quarterback after this week, I think Zach Taylor gets fired. And I think you just kind of, you've admitted you're done with the season. So, like, I can't see Zach Taylor being the one to veto a quarterback trade because I think that's what his job depends on at this point.
Yeah.
Because he went to the Super Bowl with Joe Burrow his second year, and that's been it. And every other year they've started horribly. They've had to come from behind in the playoff race. They haven't made it, even with Joe Burrow fully healthy last year, so we can't really say, oh, well, Joe Burrow was just injured. Because, again, week 1 they looked like shit. They didn't look much better in week 2.
Yeah.
Before Joe Burrow got hurt.
Yeah. Yeah. They were kind of like accidentally winning games this season. Whereas last season when Joe Burrow was perfectly healthy, like Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase and Chase Brown, you know, they were all like on fire, like going crazy. But then their defense sucks. And then it just like, yeah, so they just allowed a bunch of points on for the other team. And then, you know, like, you can only do so much. So, like, they had really good games, but then it was like, well, we have nothing to show for it because, like, the rest of our team sucks. So maybe it is time to let him go.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't know. He's
Are Bengals fans having that conversation? Sound off,
I think
because
they've been having that conversation for a while, but I don't know. Yeah, I think that he's been bailed out a couple times by just like, oh well, Joe Burrow's hurt, so you can't really judge me on this season.
it's true.
And it's like, well, you can only say that for so long, especially if Joe Burrow's gonna get hurt every single year, which is what it seems like.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we're both going with Lions there.
Mm-hmm.
Next game up, Sunday Night Football, Patriots at Bills, Buffalo by 7.5. The Bills are wearing their new rivalry uniforms.
The cold front ones. Woo! Those are gonna look so cool.
Yeah.
They should have worn them when it started snowing, though.
Yeah. They did kind of waste them.
Guys, why are we jumping the gun?
Because I think they're gonna play. They're playing here, and then they're gonna play in Foxborough next time they play the Patriots. So you can't really.
Oh. Do they have to wear them against the Patriots?
I think so.
Oh, because rivals.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. And then I think the Patriots will wear theirs at home next time.
Okay. Well, what if they like make fake snow?
Yeah, just put like mashed potatoes on the field or something like that.
Yeah, I think that'd be fun. The fans would throw that too.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be disgusting, I think. But I don't know.
We'll see what
That's
they come
a
up
good
with.
idea.
Or that, oh my gosh. When you were a kid, did you see the commercial for that snow that you would like pour water on? Like it's like powder that you would pour water on, and then it would like expand and explode everywhere. Not explode, but it would just like expand, and it was just like really like wet snow.
I'm sure I've seen something like that. But
Oh my gosh, it was so much fun. They should do that.
Were you an infomercial kid? Like if you wanted something from an infomercial, you would get it or no?
I wouldn't get it, but I would really want it.
Oh, okay.
If it was at Kohl's, then my grandma would get it for me. So if it made its way through the infomercial channels and then landed at Kohl's,
Yeah,
then it would be
seen it on TV person.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was more my market.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I. Oh no, the light is really tweaking out on us right now.
I think we're going through a Stranger Things level event.
Shoot.
I don't know.
They don't like the snow.
Yeah, they don't like it cold, or it likes it cold.
Ugh.
I don't remember. It's been too long since I watched that season.
But yeah. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead. They're wearing the cold front jerseys.
Yeah. I think the Patriots are gaining ground on the Bills, and the Bills haven't looked like they had a great, kind of good game against the Ravens. But it turns out like the Ravens are kind of low key bad,
Mm-hmm.
and then they've been like scraping by in other games and doing just enough to win, which maybe is fine. Like they beat the Jets, right?
Yeah.
And like they beat them pretty handily, but like it wasn't like a blowout. Or
No,
anything.
yeah, they let him play around a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And then like the Saints almost went up on them a couple times.
Yeah, they've been playing around a little too much, which maybe that's like Josh Allen's just a sicko like that, and he loves that.
Yeah.
That's how he prefers to play football, is to let him think that maybe restart. Oh my gosh, maybe we could win this one.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we have a chance. And then he just absolutely destroys them.
Yeah.
At the end, or just like not destroys, but just kind of like handily beats them. Like it's not really a question when once they're driving, you're like, all right, so this is gonna end in a touchdown, right? And then they're just gonna win.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that the Patriots and the Bills for the first time in a while will probably split this series. But I think that they'll probably split it home and home. So I think the Bills will probably come out on top this game.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I think the Patriots looked really good last week. Don't get me wrong, but it was against the Panthers, who were so bad that we're killing podcasts on.
Yeah.
Every other TikTok that we post, someone comments and says like, we need to make podcast equipment more expensive. But then those guys are actually they're actually getting out of the podcasting game.
Yeah.
So you know how bad you have to be to make somebody not have a podcast these days?
Yeah.
That's how bad the Panthers are. So, based on the way the Patriots are playing, we can really glean very little from that game.
Mm-hmm.
Other than the fact that they beat the teams they're supposed to beat, which is good because that's more than you can say about the Patriots in the past.
Fair.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that the Bills win this one pretty easily at home, but like you said, it could come down the final drive where this game is close, but also Josh Allen's just gonna go and win the game.
Yeah, I really don't ever have a doubt that he's just going to go down and win the game. I also am not convinced that they're going to lose a game in their stadium this year. Because I think it would hurt them. It would be too big of a hit to Bills Mafia.
Yeah. You don't want to upset them.
No.
If they could read, they'd be very upset.
Oh, no. Crap.
Anything else on that game?
No, that's about it. Just going to see how Josh Allen gets it done this time. I say that, and then the Pats will win.
Oh, well. We're both on the Bills, so it doesn't really matter. Last game of the weekend, Monday Night Football. Chiefs at Jaguars.
You
don't like this game?
I just don't have confidence in the Jags.
No, I don't at all. I think they're going to lose by a million.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it's going to go well. I mean, it's all a blur. Who played the Chiefs last week?
The Ravens.
Yeah, I mean, they're terrible anyways right now, but still. It's like if they beat them handily and they're still a competent-ish football team, the Jags are going to have a real rough time looking at all good against them.
The Jaguars, I don't know, I guess the 49ers are okay, right? I still don't believe that. I don't know what happened on Thursday night.
I need to see a repeat to believe that.
But, the 49ers are somehow 4-1. The ugliest 4-1 I've seen in a while. But, the Jaguars were struggling to put them away. And, also it was a Brock Purdy led 49ers team, so it doesn't really count as a win.
Oh, that's tea. That's crazy.
Know. The Jaguars fans are starting to talk a little bit crazy.
They always do.
Their defense is pretty good, but I don't know. I think that the Chiefs got unlocked a little bit last game.
I think the gates were busted open, and I think once Rashee Rice comes back, it's gonna be like a madhouse. We're gonna be on Super Bowl watch again.
Yeah, I think the only saving grace for the Chiefs or the Jaguars this game is that he's not back right now. I think it's the only thing that's giving them a chance in this game, because I think if he was playing,
a slight chance,
it would be over. I think it's over anyway.
Your mic died.
Oh crap! How long ago?
I don't know. I just realized.
Oh, that's not good.
We can share a mic.
Okay. Well, hopefully we've been doing that already. Yeah. But I don't know. I think we're gonna go ahead and both pick Chiefs there, since our mics are dying. Wrap it up pretty quickly.
It's okay. We love to share.
Yeah.
Don't sound so convinced.
Yeah. Anyways, any other comments on that game?
Just you.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's a tough game to pick. I don't know. We'll see how the Jaguars go.
Yeah. I mean, they could surprise us. I have been surprised by the Jags before. But I've also been let down by the Jags before.
Yes.
So.
Yeah. Yeah, so we'll have to see. The only other news from this week, we have Aces 89, Mercury 86. The Aces lead 1-0 in the WNBA Finals. Absolutely electric game tonight. Game. We just got done watching it. Obviously, Asia Wilson, 21 points, 10 rebounds. Unstoppable.
Absolutely.
Dana Evans, 21. Jewel Lloyd, 18 off the bench. The Aces bench was going crazy all night. I don't know. It was a really fun game to watch. It was really tough, though, at the end of the game. Alyssa Thomas scored to put the Mercury down by 1, then stripped the ball from Asia Wilson on the end of the floor, then ran all the way down the court, got fouled to go to the line, and had 2 free throws to go in front and missed both of them.
Both of them.
That was
just
atrocious.
Absolute bricks.
Yeah. That was a tough scene. And then Phoenix, I don't know, for whatever reason, they had 13 seconds left on their final possession.
Didn't call a timeout.
They had 2.5 timeouts left.
And a half?
They have some weird reset timeout in the WNBA where you don't get to huddle and stuff, but you just get to
for clock purposes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But they had 3 passes, I think, on the last possession. All of them to players that were very tightly covered. And at no point did the coach even think about calling a timeout.
Yeah.
I don't understand that at all.
Yeah, that kind of blew my mind a little bit. To me, it just is, I don't know. You don't do that if you want, if you want to win the game, you call the timeout. if you're like serious about it. So like to me, it's like you didn't really want to win the game that bad. Either that or like you're like so overconfident that they were gonna get it, which I wouldn't be.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and it's not like you're playing for like just like a waiting for somebody to break to the hoop for like an easy 2 points. Like you needed a 3 to tie the game, especially as time kept ticking off the clock. Like if you wanted to get a quick 2, fine, but after 5 seconds, that should have been apparent that it wasn't going to happen. So I don't know what was going on there, but I don't know. Hey, I'll take it. Aces win.
Yeah, whatever.
So I think game 2 is on Sunday, so we'll include that in our weekend recap. But yeah, game 1 of the WNBA finals in the books. And the lights are about to go off. I don't know what's going on. We're just gonna have to like replace them with bulbs.
Well, is that the one that got blown out by the storm?
I don't know if we replaced any of these, did we?
I don't think we did.
Yeah.
So we need to just replace them. I think we need like 10 more lights.
Okay. Okay, so I'll order 10 more lights for the house. So y'all better start liking and subscribing to our stuff so we can afford.
So we can get lights. We need a light in our bathroom.
Yeah.
It's dark in there.
Yeah, we go to the bathroom in the dark because
I don't like that. Do you have a fear of it could be irrational. I have a lot of those. But whenever you like, this might be a little intimate too. When you sit on the toilet, are you ever scared that like a scorpion's gonna like come up and like bite you in the butt?
A scorpion?
Or like sting you in the butt or something? Or a spider? Or it doesn't have to be a scorpion, but like a spider or something like that? Like it's just like sitting in the toilet and then it sees your butt and then is like, ooh, awesome, and then like bites it or whatever. Only when it's dark though.
No, I can't say that I do. I remember one time we went to one of my friend's house. Like it was like one of the first like sleepovers I had with like a bunch of other people, and we were like watching. I think we were like probably like 11 or 12, and we were watching this one like super campy, like super shitty horror movie. I forget what it was called, and I forget what the animal was, but it was like maybe like an eel, or like a snake, or I don't know what it was because it in my head it's like a moray eel, but that can't be right, so I don't know what it was. But it was called like, I don't know, let me see if I can find it. I think it was called like Razor Tooth or something like that. Let me see.
Razor Tooth.
It's a 2007. It has Josh Gad in it. Are you serious?
That's hilarious.
3.6 out of 10 on IMDb, by the way. It was,
Awkward.
yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. Its story concept is based on a true story concerning an exotic species of eels that are released in the southeast from Asia.
Ugh, true story?
I don't think it's that true, but yeah, basically like an eel that would like, and I think there's one scene where it like crawls up out of the toilet and like kills somebody. But it was a very stupid movie.
Well, now I'm really not going to be able to go to the bathroom in the dark, so I'm going to turn on all the bathroom lights.
Oh, well, they don't work, so good luck with that.
Super. Guess I'll pee my pants.
Yeah, but let us know if you've seen Razor Tooth. There's almost no way you have, but just in case, let us know if you thought it was a good movie or a bad movie and if it scarred you for life. It didn't really terrify me.
He's not scared of anything, though. Like,
I was scared back then.
Back then, yes, but like now you can watch a horror movie and be like, okay. Yeah. Whereas I have to have like a whole month to like, I don't know, like
decompress afterwards.
Yeah, decompress, cleanse, like whatever, cleanse my mind. Like it's bad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. It's I was scared. I think like it's one of those things where like, yeah, you can be like you just don't want to be the most scared person there. So like one of my friends was so scared that he had to sleep with the parents, like sleep in their bedroom, like the parent, like it wasn't like his house, it was our friend's house.
Wait, he slept with your friend's parents?
Not like in the bed with them, but like he slept in their room with them.
Oh, that's crazy. I might just be scared.
And that's the thing is like I was scared, but then he did that, and I was like, okay, that I gotta just thug it out because I'm not gonna be that guy. And so then I stayed out there and just like toughed it out. And then
what, stayed awake or?
No, I went to sleep.
Oh, okay.
And then like whenever I went to whenever I would go to like Dylan's house, where we would all go and like watch like scary movies, like I don't know why they wanted to do it, but like I had never watched scary movies, so I was so horrified. But then I think like the first jump scare that happened, like maybe I just wasn't paying attention, but I didn't jump and they jumped super hard. And then they were like, oh my gosh, you're like a robot or whatever. And I was like...
And that's all you needed.
I was like, okay, yeah, I guess I am.
Yeah.
Done.
So thanks, Dylan and Blake. You've ruined him. You've made him an immovable object. Whereas after like when I was in college, my sophomore year, I lived with 3 girls, and we had a movie night, and we watched Us, the Jordan Peele movie, and oh my gosh, horrifying, horrifying. And I literally had to have one of my roommate that has the room next to me. I had to have her come and sleep in my bed with me. In my bed with me, because I like tried, and then I was like, no, the woman, she's gonna open the door. She's gonna open the door. She's gonna have scissors. She's gonna stab me and kill me, and it's just gonna be over. And so I knocked on my roommate's door, and I was like, guess what? We're having a sleepover in my room. And then I was fine, I think. So.
Yeah, you had to stop. We couldn't watch Stranger Things when you were staying by yourself in College Station.
Yes, because I started having night terrors. Mm-hmm. That was horrifying. Yeah. Truly horrifying. And then I had to I was on the 3rd floor. That was my junior year, so I was in a different apartment with only 2 girls. Mm-hmm. And you
were staying there for the summer by yourself.
By myself, dude. And we lived behind the dumpsters, or in front of the dumpsters and everything. And we lived on the 3rd floor. Our apartments were standalone-ish, I guess. Yeah. So you open the door to the apartment and you're walking from the outside into the inside. And so, but I had clinicals that I had to wake up at 3 a.m. for. So it is dark, and it's scary hours outside. So I going out into my kitchen to grab I already packed my lunch the night before. I put my drink in the fridge so I could just turn my lights on really quick, grab that, run out the door, shoot down the stairs, open my car door, throw my stuff inside, and then lock the door immediately. And then I took a breath. And I did that about 3 more times. Uh-huh. It was rough. Yeah, and then we watched Stranger Things, and I was like, I can't, because I am just going to now envision Vecna and my body in 15 different directions. So.
Yeah. That's about to come out, by the way.
Which I'm okay now. We watched it recently. I picked it up. And now that I don't have to sleep alone anymore, I am okay.
Or when you do, it's during the day.
Exactly. So. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm straight.
Yeah. So with that, thank you so much for watching. We've been Aaron and Ellie on Kirby Drive. I've been Aaron.
I've been Ellie.
And we'll see who has better picks this week. Let us know what you think in the comments. But that's all from us.
Bye.